Number two is health for everyone. Generalized and specialized medical camps are the requirement of the moment. As statistics says, survey says, India requires 15 doctors and 20 hospital beds per 10,000 people, and we currently only have about half of that number. This translates to 700 million people underserved by the system, and there is a need to fill this gap. And in order to do that, we at AIPIF organize various medical camps. Some are generalized and some are specialized depending on the demand of the area where the camp is being organized. So medical camps which have actually different parts and several departments like eye checkup camps, blood pressure and blood glucose level checkup camps, and surgery camps also. Like that, there are several departments which have to be fulfilled, and we are the ones who have the responsibility as a human being to fulfill that. Like that, we have more activities like hospital visits, railway station visits, bus stand visits, old age home visits, and orphanage home visits. Hospital visits and railway station visits and bus stand visits. These are the visits to actually share the message of communal harmony, to share the message of love, message of compassion, message of lenience, message of cooperation, message of coordination, and a message to the fellow human beings to cooperate each other and to coordinate each other. And doctor also say that if someone give the smile to any patient, it can help them or it can help him to survive or to recover speedily and faster. So giving the smile is also one of the golden opportunity for human being to give to others, like patients in hospitals and in railway stations, in bus stands. We can easily share the communal harmony and share the messages of love and the messages of pure intention to share the love and compassion. So these activities actually are for communal harmony and for sharing the messages of love, sharing the love and compassion and lenience between each other. And then we have some, and actually here I want to talk a little bit about one particular activity and a specific activity, old age home visits. Dear brothers, parents are the most prestigious and precious gift which has been given to all human beings in this world, and parents are the gift given to each and every one of us. Parents bear all the difficulties, face all the hurdles, and sacrifice their desires for the sake of their children only because their children can have a better, successful, and peaceful life. And if we survey throughout the country, there are more than 700 old age homes where mostly the parents are the ones who have well-settled children. So this is such shameful and embarrassing situation in this country that we have been constantly influenced by the Western culture, which is absolutely unacceptable and against the culture of the nation, that we put our parents in old age homes. Although we have the facilities and necessities and the luxuries of life, so this is such a shameful thing. We must reflect on, we must ponder over on the situation, this particular situation. And then there are orphanage home visits, which is also quite wonderful and successive to the human beings, the ones who lost their parents, someone who lost their mother, who lost their father. He needs our help, he needs our cooperation, and we as human beings must help them. And we actually organize some blood donation camps also throughout the country, in every big city of the country and towns of the country. And every year, our nation requires about 5 crore units of blood, out of which only a measure of 2.5 crore units of blood are available. The gift of blood is the gift of life. There is absolutely no substitute for human blood. So blood donation camps actually means a lot to us, as blood are the same. The color, the complexion of blood is absolutely identical and similar of every human being. And this provides us the message of unity in diversity. We as human beings must be united on the basis of humanity. And then we organize different competitions like essay competition, speech contest, career guidance programs, awareness programs, education awareness programs, and gifting of stationaries and adoption of school children. These programs, awareness programs, or competitions and contests actually boost the confidence of students who want to work hard, who want to make their future bright, who want to refine their skills and potentials and rectify their mistakes in their past life. So these contests and these competition actually boost their confidence and encourage their hidden skills. So as a competition and speech contests and career guidance programs and education awareness programs we constantly organize in different parts of the country, and these sorts of activities we have been organized since Maulana Abdullah Sahab took the charge in 2003 or 2004. And then serving poor and needies. And there are several activities. Actually, I talked about the basic activities, you can say huge activities which we constantly organize in different parts of the country. And there are many, uncountable small activities which we actually constantly organize in different parts of the country, like helping of disabled people who are found on the streets, serving and gifting the blankets, serving and gifting the clothes, serving the public servants, adoption of slums, villages, and other areas of overall development, dialogue program among the intellectuals, and corner meetings for communal harmony. Corner meetings for communal harmony is one of the most wonderful activity which anybody can organize in his town, in his village, in his city, any region he lives in. Actually, we have to understand that for economy to grow, we need a peaceful atmosphere to prevail. And it is difficult for an economy to flourish in a place where there is no peace. Our aim is to build a society that is well developed, flourishes economically, and moreover respects and cares for each other's sentiments. So corner meetings can provide the love, the unity in diversity, which is actually the simple symbol of the country, and we must unite it as nation to develop more vastly and widely to compete developed countries throughout the world. And then releasing of prisoners and our work in the prisons, and de-addiction campaigns and programs. And like that, there are several activities we organize in different parts of the country. And actually the objective of organizing all these activities is to provide the necessities and essential things to all fellow human beings across the country. And that's how we can share the communal harmony, and we can be united, and we can share the message of love, message of compassion, and message of lenience in the country. As human beings, we all require this kind of unity in whole of the country. So we actually practically also deliver the message, and which is called lead by example. This is the requirement of the movement for every human being in this country. He must lead by example. We must deliver by statements, and we must deliver by our words also. And that's what I said in my previous speech also, that our works speak louder than our words. And on this quotation I would like to end my speech, and my heartfelt thanks goes to all of you who hear and listen to me carefully. This is my last speech, and inshallah I'll carry on speaking when I go back to home, and inshallah I'll try my best to deliver there also constantly on different topics which are necessary to the society of this society of this country. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.